Hello, and welcome to Select 10. If you're seeking daring adventures, high-stakes fights, epic confrontations, or jaw-dropping stunts, these action-adventure web series will take you to worlds where every second is a war for survival and adventure. So grab a seat and get ready for the most thrilling shows that will have you on the edge of your seat. Number 5. Peacemaker. The series is a spin-off of James Gunn's The Suicide Squad 2021 movie and centers on Christopher Smith, also known as Peacemaker, a vigilante with a rigorous morality who is willing to take down anybody to bring peace. The plot opens with Peacemaker overcoming the events that occur in the film end while being recruited to become part of the Black Ops group known as Project Butterfly. The objective of the team is to get rid of an alien danger that has the ability to take control of human bodies. The series digs further into Peacemaker's history, exposing his strained connection with his father, the former supervillain known as the White Dragon. The show strikes a balance between action and sarcastic humor, with Peacemaker constantly grappling with his brutal manners, doubting his beliefs, and seeking to bond with his new colleagues. Characters like Emilia Harcourt and Vigilante enter Peacemaker's story as it expands, giving his adventure a more personal and amusing significance. Even though Peacemaker is a deadly tool, the show presents him as a confused individual looking for self-worth and repentance within the bigger picture of metahumans and government conspiracies. Overall, Peacemaker is a fun, bizarre superhero series with a good balance of action, humor, and emotion. Fans of violent comedic action and those seeking a distinct superhero story will find it especially exciting. Number 4. The Mandalorian. It is an space action-adventure series created by Jon Favreau. The show is set in the Star Wars universe and occurs 5 years after the Empire's defeat in Return of the Jedi and prior to the emergence of the First Order. The narrative centers on Din Djarin, an independent Mandalorian bounty hunter who must make his way across the ungoverned areas of the galaxy. His life transforms when he accepts a strange mission to locate a prized asset, which reveals out to be a child of Yoda's species. Instead of surrendering the child to the Empires, Djarin vows to defend him, resulting in a continuous journey throughout the galaxy. The show combines elements of space opera and Western culture as Djarin searches for information about Grogu's past and tries to stay ahead of the Imperial forces who seek him. The show brings back beloved characters like Boba Fett and Ahsoka Tano, while also introducing new ones like Cara Dune and Greef Karga. The locations are extremely immersive, ranging from desert planets to outer space stations, and the battle sequences are flawless. The series' emotional center is the friendship between the two, while Moff Gideon and Bo-Katan give the greater Star Wars history a deeper meaning. Despite receiving a lot of praise, certain episodes mostly rely on an investigative structure, and other storylines, such as those involving supporting characters, might seem less developed than the main storyline. Overall, The Mandalorian has brilliantly refreshed the Star Wars franchise with its stunning visuals, fascinating characters, and fusion of Western and space opera themes. Fans of the saga and space adventures should not miss it. Number 3. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. It is an fantasy action-adventure series created by Rick Riordan and Jonathan E. Steinberg. Based on the best-selling book by Rick Riordan, the series centers on a 12-year-old Percy Jackson who learns he is a demigod and the son of the sea god Poseidon. The story begins when he gets attacked by a mythical beast and discovers that the realm of the Greek gods exists, during which he is brought to Camp Half-Blood, a haven for demigod children. There, Percy meets other demigods, such as Grover, a satyr who serves as his protector, and Annabeth Chase, the daughter of Athena. The main storyline is on Percy's quest to find Zeus's lightning bolt, which has been taken, and put the gods in danger of war. Throughout the episodes, Percy faces off with a variety of obstacles and creatures while adjusting to his new persona and the risks that go along with it. The show delves into topics of family, fate, and brotherhood as Percy deals with a perilous world inhabited by gods, monsters, and ancient predictions. However, as an adaptation, it confronts the issue of meeting fan expectations. While the cast is impressive, some viewers may feel that the narrative is inconsistent as the series struggles to introduce its huge mythological realm while remaining true to the original material. But if you are into Greek stories, then don't miss this. Number 2. Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. It is a monster action-adventure series created by Chris Black and Matt Fraction. The show is set in the MonsterVerse film universe, which includes Kong and Godzilla movies. The narrative explores the mysterious Monarch group, which follows and analyzes enormous monsters like Godzilla. The story begins after the conclusion of the 2014 film, Godzilla, when the world learns of the presence of these huge monsters. The series takes place in multiple timeframes, following two siblings who journeyed to discover their family's link to Monarch. Their voyage leads them further into an investigation as they uncover mysteries about their father, who may have played a key role in Monarch's secret missions. The series focuses on how the resurgence of the Titans has affected the entire world and how difficult it is for humans to live with these enormous ancient beasts. The show recreates the cinematic atmosphere of the Godzilla and Kong films, with epic visual moments of kaiju fights and metropolitan destruction, highlighting massive monster carnage. While the spotlight frequently focuses on the monsters, the human characters add dimension to the show, particularly the scientists and agents attempting to maintain humanity's safety with their responsibilities to the Monarch. Furthermore, the series' action-heavy concentration on monsters occasionally dominates character-centered moments and swings more toward extravaganza than depth of emotion. Overall, the show meets the expectations of MonsterVerse fans and delivers action-packed stories, enormous creatures, and an in-depth exploration of Monarch's place in the universe. Number 1. Black Sails. It is an historical action-adventure series created by Jonathan E. Steinberg and Robert Levine. The show is a precursor to Robert Louis Stevenson's book, Treasure Island, and blends actual historical pirate with fictitious ones in a cruel story of power, survival, and treasure. Taking place in the early 1700s, the narrative centers on the infamous Captain Flint, a merciless pirate who aims to gain great money and authority in order to ensure the survival of his crew. The narrative unfolds on New Providence Island, a center of pirate business, where trust is hard to come by and alliances are always changing. The plot thickens as Flint teams up with trader Eleanor Guthrie, who runs the island's illegal market. Together, they aim to seize Urca de Lima, the Spanish treasure galleon, and all of its enormous wealth. Nevertheless, other captains put Flint's authority to the test, creating problems in their quest. Throughout the seasons, the pirates' fortunes are shaped by piracy politics, the British Empire's power, and their individual grudges. With its superb set design, especially the ships and coastal settlements, the cinematography brilliantly conveys the rough anarchic atmosphere of the pirate society. Storm-like scenes and naval action scenarios are expertly depicted with excellent visual effects. While the show excels at creating suspense and satisfying naval warfare, its numerous political side stories slow the action. Also, some characters' stories take longer to develop, which will test viewers' patience initially. Overall, Black Sails does an outstanding job of drawing viewers into the realm of pirates through its nuanced characters and suspenseful drama. For those who enjoy adventurous stories and historical fiction, it's a must-watch. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.